Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 207. And finally got my lighting in that I ordered. Looks like it'll work pretty well. You can see there's no glare on the cover and it's actually focused. I know some of the videos that I did recently where I was trying to get rid of the glare, I actually, probably the worst videos I've ever taken because of the quality of the focus wasn't working very well, and in the low light that I had. So anyway, got these. These are like the cheapest ones I could find off of Amazon. They work great. Um, I only have one set up. The set came with two, but it looks like I can get away with only using one. And since I have limited space here on the desk, I'm going to try that. So anyway, to start off, we're going to be going through some auction wins today, including some trade paperbacks that I got that are brand new, only 50 cents. And but first off, we're going to do what am I reading with this comic. This is Aquaman Jabberjaw #1. It's a one shot. This is a variant cover, and this was a fun read. This is going to stay in my collection because it's Hanna-Barbera. But this was fun. Starts off with this big shark fin going through, which is of course Jabberjaw. Aquaman gets called in because there's been this sighting of this huge shark, and written by Dan Abnett, pencils by Paul Pelletier, and inks by Andrew Hennessy. So good art, nicely drawn Aquaman, and but anyway, he gets called in by the local constable because of this shark sighting, and then they see this Jabberjaw go by the window, just floating through the air, and he's basically going shopping in the grocery store, and of course freaking everybody out. So turns out he's been transported from another dimension unknowingly, and along with some killer sharks that Aquaman is having trouble controlling because he can't talk to them because they've been altered. So they go through this portal and end up in Jabberjaw's dimension, where Aquaman was just a cartoon character. And there's this guy here that's trying to basically he's trying to and the other characters from the Jabberjaw cartoon show up, and the Neptunes, and the bad guy's trying to ruin relations between humans and sea life, basically, which is a weird thing to say, but that's the way it goes. And of course, Aquaman saves the day, and goes back to his own dimension. And it was pretty good. I enjoyed the story. It was interesting to see how they how they managed to interpret Jabberjaw, into the thing. I think I would have liked it a little bit better if the cartoon characters had been drawn as cartoon characters instead of their realistic style. But still fun stuff. And so Jabberjaw goes back to his home dimension and so forth. So, but it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Captain Caveman is the backup, written by Jeff Parker, artist by Scott Collins. Yeah, that's it. He did pencils and inks. So, yeah, this is Captain Caveman, and basically the story is I guess Spectra and the wizard Shazam having some kind of disagreement. So they bring Captain Caveman into the future and embow him with strength or whatever. And so the whole story is him kind of just quickly integrating into the into current day. And so that's interesting because and then he ends up fighting Manhunters in there. So that. I thought that was interesting because it actually puts him into present day DC continuity, or at least whatever was present day at that time. Let's see, this was from 2018, so not too long ago. So yeah, Captain Caveman's out there somewhere battling bad guys. So anyway, it was a fun issue. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And let's get into the other wins here. So we'll be doing this. I don't think there's a whole lot. There may not be anything in here that's going to go to the claim sales, actually. We'll see how this works out. Let me get my list here, what I paid for it. Most of this stuff was 10 cents. Only, there's $1. One thing was $1. I paid $1.75 for some of the older books, but most of the stuff, it came in at 63 cents an issue. So very cheap for most of it. Let me just taking off price tag is just going to become a regular feature of this channel, I'm afraid. Usually do that behind the scenes, but oh well. So this is actually a trade paperback. Ed Burns' Doc Walloper from Virgin Comics. This is the director's cut, it says, and it's a nice thick trade. And yeah, I got this for 50 cents, and it's brand new and doesn't look like it's ever been read. I don't know anything about this, but as long as I was getting other stuff from this particular auction and I was going to have to pay shipping anyway, I mean, 50 cents for a trade paperback is nothing. So I went ahead and got that. So very cool. I'm sure I'll enjoy that, reading that. And then we have Annihilation Scourge Nova #1. This is something that could probably go in the claim sales. And what did I pay? I paid 50 cents for this one too. So. And then we have Fantastic Four. Well, this is actually Annihilation Scourge Fantastic Four. #1, this is a variant cover. And 50 cents for this one. Oh, it was actually 60 cents for the Nova one. This is 50 cents. So another one that will, just go ahead and go into the claim sale, I guess. And then we got Captain America 320. I'll be keeping that one. That one's from 1986. I think I paid 75 cents for this one. So basically anything under $1 I was going for that I thought I would enjoy. So, or that maybe would make a good piece for the claim sales. So here's Captain America 352. That was 99 cents, 1989. But these all look to be in really, really great condition. We got a set CoverGirl #1 and 2. #1 was 46 cents and #2 was 10 cents. So yeah, that's the other thing. Even though something like this that I know nothing about, if it was 10 cents, I grabbed it. I mean, come on, it's 10 cents, guys. So that'll probably end up in the claim sales, but I'm gonna, since there's a 1 and 2, I'm gonna go ahead and that in characters I'm not familiar with, I'm gonna go ahead and read it first. And then here we come into the real scores. This is Grayson. This is the trade paperback series of Grayson. This is volume 2. Nice thick, probably does, I don't know, 6 issues or so. And yeah, these were basically 50 cents. One of them was $1. I'm not sure which one, but as long as I was getting the other 2 for 50 cents, I went ahead and got the other ones for the buck. So yeah, I got volume, let's see, 2, 4, and 5. So those are awesome. Yeah, I'm not usually a trade paperback guy, but I might become one since I'm going to start selling some of the comics. And, going with the trade paperbacks for modern stuff might be the way for me to go. I don't know. But I thought those were cool. And let's see, these are going to over here for the sale. And then we have a whole pile of comics that I got for 10 cents a piece. These are all Manifest Destiny, which I thought looked like an interesting series. I haven't read it yet. I have number 1. I think somebody traded me number 1. Or I picked it up. I can't remember which. But so now with this purchase, I have a whole bunch of these. They only cost me 10 cents. I was like, you know what? If I don't like them, I can sell them for more than 10 cents and or whatever. So, or even if I ended up trading them, they were only 10-cent books. So, so this is number 9. This is number 12. And this series appears to be basically people exploring North America when it was still being explored back in the 1800s or whatever, or 1600s or 1700s, whatever. I don't know. Not a history major. So there's number 13, number 14, but it looked to be a good series to me. Number 15, 16, and it has like fantasy elements to it. It's not just straight up historical series. It is fiction. So number 17, 18, 19. This one grabbed my attention too because it's a 6-part series entitled Sasquatch. So that looked interesting to me. 19, 20, 21. And this is a really interesting cover feature with the footprint being a different picture inside the cover. I thought that was a pretty cool way of doing that. 22, 23, and 24. So we did make it to the end of the Sasquatch story, so that'll be good. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like that. Excuse me, I don't know. Wasn't coughing it off till I started talking. Star Trek number 6 from Marvel. So that's pretty cool. That's now you'd think I would have had to pay up for this one, but it was 99 cents. 1980. And I got Star Slayer number 1 from Pacific Comics, 1982. That was a 99 cents as well. Superman Reborn. This is Superman number 19. So modern Superman, that can, for now, those can go into the claim sale. Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. This is number 76, I think. 1967. The number's probably under this sticker, which I want to take off anyway. So 76, yeah. This one's from 1967. Very cool. I think, I can't remember for sure, but I may have gotten this one and it was incomplete. I think. What year is it from? 67. Let me check real quick. Let me check. So hope everybody's having a good day. 67. Nope, it's not in there. So I must have, maybe this is one I was looking at getting. I don't remember. Or maybe it's still in my boxes that I haven't dated yet. That's possible too. Yeah, because this would have been in the S series. So I probably have this somewhere as an incomplete issue. But this one is complete. So happy to get that. Paid up a little bit for these Lois Lanes. This was $1.76. This one is number 112 from 1971. That one was $1.76 as well. Superman's turning into a tree. Right. And then This is number 113 from 1971. It's the one of the 100-page giants. And this was interesting to me because I used to have this as a kid, but it didn't have a cover on it, and it was missing the pages like at the beginning, at the end. So I didn't read the complete thing, and I never knew what issue it was because I couldn't identify it. So I thought that was funny that when I was flipping through this one, all of the stories looked extremely familiar to me, and I remembered that coverless one that I had as a kid. And so yeah, that's kind of cool. Mystery solved. And then here's Superman 210 from 1968. Unfortunately, this one's missing the centerfold. It did come in incomplete. I hate that. I understand where, if you're a seller, you're going through books, you can't check every single book. But, also as a seller, you need to realize that there's a good chance that the old books are missing pages or have coupons clipped or something. So, just do a quick page count. It doesn't take that long. You only have to do it on older books. And of course, you always wonder, did the seller know? Did they know it was missing, or did they just and sold it anyway without disclosing that? Or sucks. Tales of the Teen Titans 41 from 1984. Talked about this series before recently, where it seems like these are easier to get than the new Teen Titans issues. I think it's because a lot of the collectors don't realize that for the first year after they changed titles, it wasn't reprints. It was still Marv Wolfman and George Perez and carrying on the storyline. And I think newer collectors just don't realize that. They think it's just a reprint series. So Team Youngblood, number 1. This is from 1993. It was number 1, and it was only 10 cents, so I grabbed it. And it's going to go in the claim sale because it's a number 1, but for 10 cents, I should just keep it. Teen Titans Spotlight, number 14. This is featuring Nightwing. Got Batman on the cover. And that one was 50 cents. And then one more little stack here. Another trade paperback. This is The Gray Area, number 1 from Image. Well, maybe it's not a trade paper. It says it's got a number 1 on it. It is square bound. The seller listed it as a trade paperback, but so I'm not sure if that counts as a trade paperback or if it's just a fancy first issue. First printing, 2004. It does have some bonus material. It's like sketchbook material and stuff. That's quite a bit. So yeah, I think 32 pages of John Romita Jr. story and art. First creator-owned series continues with issue number 2. Okay, so yeah, this is just a first issue, fancy first issue. This is not a trade collection. This is just the number 1 of a new series. And then we have The Silencer, Code of Honor. This is a trade paperback. This was 50 cents. The Gray Area one was only 13 cents. And this one... Get that tape off. That looks like a dangerous piece of tape. So you rip the bag, tearing it off. Oh, this one's really thick. The New Age of Heroes, The Silencer, John Romita Jr., Victor Bogdanovic, and Dan Abnett. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. It does have the Dark Knight's Metal tag on it, so it must be some series that came out of the Dark Metal stuff. Saw Deathstroke in there, so it is in the DC, definitely in the DC universe. And just some ads in the back for other trades. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this is. Probably was a mini series. Originally in Silencer 1 through 6, so it was probably a 6-issue miniseries. So, but yeah, brand new trade paperback, 50 cents. Just wow, you can't beat deals like this. Peter Parker Spider-Man, number 74 from 1983. This one was 99 cents. So I paid up for this one a little bit. Still within my dollar range, though. Like I said, everything averaged out to only 63 cents with shipping, because of all those 10-cent issues. And I just couldn't believe there wasn't anybody bidding on this. There was a couple other bidders, but they only picked up 1 or 2 comics from this auction. And I was just like, how do you, I mean, if you love comics, how do you not bid on something that's 10 cents when you're getting something anyway? But, because you're going to have to pay for shipping anyway. Why not throw in stuff for 10 cents? But anyway, they didn't do it, and I lucked out. So here we have something called Threshold. This is issue number 27 for Avatar. And I'm going to open this up real quick and take a look, too, because I don't know anything about this one. I got it because, you guessed it, it was only 10 cents. Nice cardboard covers on it. Black and white. By Warren Ellis. Jason Burrows did the art. And Little Violent. Definitely adult material. Oh, and then it completely shifts focus. Oh, some nudity. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to show any more of that in case there's some kids watching. Censored. All right, so that's going to go into the sale pile as well, because I don't really know anything about it. And so, yeah, just I lucked out this time. I got all of these keeping, or at least reading before I get rid of them. And then only have these handful of issues that are going into the sales. So not making my money back on this trip. But still happy to get some more books in the collection. And I have more than enough books to try and sell. So hopefully that's working out. I know this when you guys see this, it'll be a couple days after the first claim sale. I'm filming this quite a bit ahead of time, so I have no idea how the claim sale has done. Hopefully it was successful. But if it wasn't, then I get to keep the books, so I win either way. It's a win-win for me. So anyway, stick the razor blade back in there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you're all doing well. And tomorrow we'll jump back into some more books from the comics den. Hope you're liking the lighting. It seems to be working well. I don't see any glare. I can even turn on the overhead light so that the overall light is still well. There's a little bit of glare there because of the overhead light, but I want it to look good when I open them up too. I know that was the problem I was having with the focus. When the low light, there just wasn't enough there for the camera to focus with. So this is, yeah, it looks pretty good. So yeah, really enjoying the new lighting. I think it was only like $30 for the 2 lights. I'm only using 1. And so anyway, I'm rambling again. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.